back to the channel, guys. So I have a kind of impromptu video that was kind of popped out of nowhere during a live stream, so I figured I would kind of do a video real quick just to kind of help people out. We had one of our channel viewers, community members, Jay Lash, ask about indigo bats. So let's go ahead and do a video on some rare baseball bats, shall we? Before we get into the video, I do want to give a huge shout out to Xbox user XGC Fire Ant for allowing us to film his house and showing off his wonderful baseball collection. So thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get into this. So when you're playing Fallout 76, there's a lot of things that you can run into that's extremely rare and you just don't know that they're rare. So this is one of those things. These are collector's items, and let's just go ahead and start with what they are and how they spawn and all that good stuff, and then I'm going to show you where they're at. So there's many different types of bats, but the ones that are in question are these three right here: indigo, pink, and yellow. They have a 3.03% chance to spawn in world, and they cannot be duplicated, replicated, what have you. All the other color bats that you'll find, gray, blue, you can actually put the paint on any bat, and you can change the type of grain of the wood and all that stuff. But the pink, the indigo, and the yellow are super rare and are trade-only items. They do come in different levels. They come in a low level of 1 and a max level of 45. Knowing the level is important because for some collectors, the actual level of the baseball bat matters to how rare and how much worth it carries. But it's all about perspective, so some people, it doesn't matter if it's a level 1. Other people, they want it max level at 45. So all the information for these bats was taken off the Fallout Wiki. I'll put a link down in the description below, and you can find all the locations there as well. The ones that we normally go to, I'll take you to first, and then we'll go to the other locations right after that. So the first one that we normally go to look for these baseball bats is Fraternity Row, because I like to go up to Fraternity Row very frequently, and so it's a place that I like to go to. So I just normally check it when I come, and it's right there, as you can see. Now if you use like explosive weapon, because there will be enemies down here, it can fly off the shelf, so just make sure you check it. And like I showed you at the beginning, you'll want to look for the indigo, the yellow, or the pink. Now there is a blue bat. That is not the same thing, but if I were you, I'd just pick up any blue bat you had just to make sure you check the name. Once you step outside of Fraternity Row, you literally just need to go across the street, and there should be 3 baseball bats located inside Morgantown High School. So we'll just run over there real quick. It's been a little bit since I actually walked up in there to check these, but there are several enemies obviously. But the first one's like as soon as you walk in, just about. Try to sneak past these guys real quick, see if I can. Bam! Once inside Morgantown, there will be a couple enemies that spawn in here, and you will need to take them out, as you can see here. Take those bullets. And here is the first baseball bat. Right after that baseball bat, more bad guys. You will come down this way. You will turn. You'll go straight down. Sometimes these doors are locked or shut. Just get right around it, take a right, hang another right. Baseball bat will spawn right in here. Actually leaned up against the lockers. Have to be careful, sometimes it falls down. And then the other one will be right here. There's a baseball glove, as you can see. Sometimes it'll be underneath the door, so you kind of have to look around and make sure that it hasn't moved, especially if you use like an explosive weapon. But it has been known to spawn on the outside, or at least I've seen them on the outside several times. After you're done with Morgantown High School, you need to go outside. As you can see, I am going to be outside. And then you're just going to have to run down the street. Just making sure there's no enemies, of course. They're everywhere. And they keep respawning for us, even though we've killed them all several times. You're going to just jump up in here. It says bar. You will go behind the bar, and it will be right here underneath the thing. Oh, it's on the ground. Alright, next stop on our tour is Vault-Tec University. So you just want to fast travel right there, and you're just going to turn to your left. You're going to head towards these stairs that you see right here on this white building. You kind of need to be mutated, and you want to go into these apartments right there. The easiest way I found in is this way. Follow the trail of dead bodies apparently. And here's your baseball bat right there. Next up on our baseball bat tour is Sutton. So you just need to fast travel into Sutton here, and you'll come out right about here. And you'll just want to run right past this yellow, it looks like a plane. Definitely is a plane. You definitely want to make sure you can jump over this. Up and over, up and over. Trying to get stuck on things like I did. Once you're past that, you'll see the gas station. Run right past that. Then you'll see this house. Turn around, run towards the truck. There's a doghouse with a note in it, and there's your baseball bat. Yay! Alright, so the final stop on our tour here is going to be Riverside Manor. It's right beside the Rusty Pick and right up from Nuka World and Tour, so you can see right here, Riverside Manor. You're just going to run inside. There's going to be enemies, obviously. You will want to dispatch those enemies or run right past them. And then once inside, you're going to go up the stairs, hang a right, run right past, make sure you don't fall, go into the right here, computer, baseball bat. Alright, so those are all the known baseball bats that I know of. I know that they can spawn in containers and on people. The thing that I was always told when I asked somebody about it is make sure that you always look in the container and you actually go in and actually inspect it, so that way you can see if it's actually a different color bat. Alright guys, that is all the information I have for you today in this video. I've hoped that you've learned something new and maybe you won't get rid of something that's super rare. If you've learned something new, please make sure to leave me a big Vault Boy thumbs up and consider nuking that subscribe button. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and thank you to all my channel members. You guys are awesome, my Deathclaws, and I will be seeing you in the wasteland.